Hey guys and gals, I'm Pyregrove. Welcome to my first ever video. In the background, you will see the starting experience for my new EVE account. While I have dabbled in EVE online on and off for the last couple of years, I really wanted to push my boundaries and try something new. Something that would hopefully keep me around this ecosystem for longer while simultaneously producing content for the game that has the ability to attract new players. Through my limited experience, EVE is a game that revolves around planning, being disciplined, and then executing that plan. All of EVE revolves around how much skill points you have. Think of these like experience points. They're gained at a set pace of time in or out of game. The skill point system doesn't lend itself kindly to spreading yourself thin. There is an issue that arises in EVE. When you spread your skill points around to many different skills, it creates a problem where you can only do things inefficiently and nothing efficiently. You may be asking, like I did at one point, how on earth is a new player supposed to plan for a game they haven't played? I hope to lessen that blow and be an outlet for direction. While this will be a slow process to start, it can quickly ramp up to be something beautiful. I will be choosing the Amara Empire as my starting faction. Why? No other reason than I think the ships look cool and their preferred weapons are lasers. The gold and white color scheme is something that I have always adored. Simple, right? I do encourage you, if starting for yourself, to pick the race that appeals to you the most, whether that is the lore, ships, weapons, defense methods, or character model. This selection really does not affect much in the game other than a handful of starting skills. Let's take a moment and just really appreciate how in-depth this character creator is. It's wild, however, that this really doesn't impact gameplay, other than when players click on your character profile. In the top right, you can see 3 different starting schools to choose from. One being military or fighting based, one being focused on exploring and finding valuable goodies through space, and the last one being the industrialist starting school. I will be picking the industrialist path due to its ease of use and straightforward way of generating in-game currency. This is also probably the most risk-adverse way to play the game. Now that our character creation is done, it's time to sit back and enjoy the starting experience.
New Eden, a universe brimming with possibility and rife with adventure. Only the most intrepid capsuleers can conquer its many wonders. Do you have what it takes to become one with the machine? To explore the far reaches of space, carving out a name for yourself among the stars? To become a titan of industry, amassing wealth, power, and prestige as you rise above your rivals? Or to prove your worth in combat, cementing new alliances and vanquishing your foes on your path to glory? For the rare few, immortality awaits. With AIR's Capsuleer training program, you become the architect of your own destiny.
Greetings, Captain. I am Aura, your AI companion. I am here to help you find your way through New Eden. Welcome to the first day of your new life as a Capsuleer. I am now transferring your pod into a ship, provided by Air as part of your Aborting current protocol. Captain, an unidentified communicate. Vectoring escape route. Evacuation sequence initiated. Station hull integrity compromised.
Captain, this cloning facility was attacked before your capsule could be inserted into a ship. I initiated our evacuation sequence before we reached the hangar to avoid certain death. No need to thank me. This baptism by fire is certainly not what Air had planned for your first day in a pod. Rest assured, I am here to help. I'm unable to identify our attackers, but they are not currently targeting our capsule. This gives us time to locate a ship. Your pod may be able to fly through space, but, like all capsules, it is unarmed. A proper ship comes with proper weaponry. We must scan the debris for us. Now, let's get a better look at our surroundings. I have highlighted the navigation section of your display. Use it to approach the ship. Board the Astero now. Our shields took significant damage in the attack. The armor is also in need of repair. I believe the appropriate idiom for this situation is, "We're screwed." Fortunately, the cavalry has arrived. Ships bearing air transponders are approaching our location.
This is Balin Ferris, Commander of Air Security. All ships evacuating this cloning facility are advised to rendezvous at emergency coordinates.
Several thousand civilians appear to have survived the attack. Let us make haste and join the fleet, Commander.
Captain, your vessel looks like it's seen better days. I'll repair you once you're in range.
Commander Ferris, were you able to determine the identity of our attackers?
Negative, Aura. Their transponders were cloaked and their hulls lacked any identifying information. I'd wager this was an act of corporate espionage turned violent. There are a lot of people in New Eden who want to get their hands on Air's technology, whatever the cost.
Thanks to Commander Ferris's repairs, our ship is almost as good as new. At his command, we will proceed to the emergency coordinates.
All ships enter warp formation.
Warp drive active.
We've now arrived at Air's designated emergency evacuation zone. We'll be safe here while we regroup.
A spot well chosen. This location's cosmic abnormalities will mask our warp signatures from detection. But our appreciation of New Eden's natural wonders will have to wait.
Captain, I could use your help. My sensors are picking up a strange signal nearby, but my forces are stretched thin defending the civilian fleet.
Initiating scan of unidentified signal. Captain, hostiles inbound.
We have to defend those unarmed civilian transports. All ships equipped for combat, form up around me.
My sensors indicate that these are the same ships that attacked the cloning facility.
Several frigates are breaking away from the pack. They're targeting those civilian ships.
We're too far away, Captain. Thankfully, our ship is equipped with a module that will boost our speed. We're now within range. Lock your target. Target lock confirmed. Time to hit them where it hurts.
That's it, Captain. Let him have it.
Another hostile ship incoming. A cruiser this time. It's larger and better armed than those frigates. What an exhilarating way to test your combat abilities.
Captain. You've got potential. Shit. 2 battleships breaking away from the enemy fleet. They're stopping the last civilian transport from warping away. Watch your 6, Captain. They're bigger and badder than anything you've fought before.
Captain, we can use electronic countermeasures, ECM, to break the battleship's lock on the civilian transport. Doing so means the battleship will be able to target only one thing: us. There is no other way to save those civilians. They are not capsuleers like you. Their deaths will be final. Yours will be a learning experience.
That's it! The final group of civilians has escaped. You've done good, Captain.
We're taking heavy fire, Commander Ferris. Once our ship is destroyed, the pod will soon follow. According to my calculations, our destruction is 99.99% certain.
Damn it! These bastards have me pinned down. I won't be able to reach you in time.
You fought well today, Captain. This is a warrior's death. Luckily for you, it will not. You are a Capsulier. For you, death is not an end. It is simply the beginning of a new adventure. As always, I will see you on the other side. Welcome back to the world of the living, Captain. I hope your death was not too uncomfortable. Your neural data has been transferred to a fresh clone body. But before you stretch your new legs, someone very important would like to meet.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vesper Calatrix, Air's Vice President of Operations. Commander Ferris spoke highly of your courage under fire. You went out with quite the bang. But from what he tells me, you deserve more than just our thanks. In fact, we have some credits waiting for you. The attack on the cloning facility interrupted your integration into Air's career program. We've re-established your connection to the program, and you've already earned a reward.
You can access the Air Career Program via your...
Welcome to the program, where Capsuliers can forge their own...
The rewards you just claimed are available to redeem. Exit, view your redeem items. From here, you can redeem your ISK directly into your wallet.
As your last ship was destroyed in a blaze of glory, Air would like to provide you with a new one.
I will enable your station services panel so that you may board the ship provided to you by Air. Try not to blow this one up so quickly, but if you do, you can acquire a new Corvette at any station.
Your next adventure will hopefully prove less explosive. We have a lead on the attack on the cloning facility, and we want you to follow up on it. We've debriefed the civilians you saved, and have learned that moments before the attack they lost contact with one of our research facilities. That facility is in orbit around this solar system's sun. What do you say? Up for a little reconnaissance?
Certainly, Miss Calatrix. I am sure we are just as curious as you about what happened.
Excellent. It could just be solar radiation blocking their comms, but I wouldn't bet on it. Fly out to the sun, investigate, and report back on whatever is going on.
You may undock and
Well,
begin your journey.
wasn't that a
whenever you are
spectacle?
ready,
Now
Captain.
the real game can begin. The first issue I would like to solve is finding a reliable way to generate in-game currency. With the limited resources available to us at the start, I believe that the easiest way is by completing some starting missions. This will allow us to get some currency and invest it into bigger and better things that will generate more and more currency and start the snowballing of our EVE career. With the industrialist start, I will likely try to get into the production chains and the ability to mine resources. However, that is all I have time for today. Let me know what has brought you here and what excites you about EVE Online. I love having conversations around this very in-depth game.